"Congratulations, you've been hired as the new night guard for an abandoned hospital." The pay was good. Too good. And all they asked of me was simple: stay in the main hallway. Make sure no one gets inside. Sounds easy, right? That's what I thought. But the moment the sun went down, I realized why the last guard quit. The hospital is dead quiet. Every sound echoes. My footsteps bounce off the walls like whispers. Around midnight, I heard a gurney rolling down the hall. But when I checked, there was nothing there. Only old wheel tracks on the dusty floor, leading straight to the locked surgery ward. And the air smelled like blood. At 2:00 the intercom system crackled on by itself. A voice whispered through the speakers, "Doctor to room 6. Patient is waiting." But the power was cut years ago. There shouldn't be electricity here. I walked past room 6, and my flashlight caught something. The door was ajar, and inside, a shadow stood at the operating table. It moved slowly. When I blinked, the room was empty, but the table was wet, dripping red onto the floor. The cameras began switching on by themselves. Static, then faces. Pale faces staring into the lens. Mouths wide open, but no sound. I checked the monitors one by one until I froze. On one screen, I saw myself sitting in the security office, but I wasn't alone. Something stood behind me, tall, thin, wearing a doctor's coat. Its face covered with a mask soaked in blood. I spun around. The room was empty. For now, this is my last shift. I was told never to go to the basement. But tonight, the elevator opened by itself. And it was waiting. I stepped inside. The buttons didn't work, but the elevator descended anyway. The air grew colder, heavier, until the doors slid open. The basement was filled with hospital beds, and every single one was occupied. Patients, hundreds of them. Skin gray, mouths sewn shut, heads jerking toward me in unison. Their eyes opened all at once, and I heard it. Footsteps behind me. The doctor in the mask. He leaned close, his voice wet and broken. "Your shift is over. Now it's time for surgery."